Nonprofits, it's time to bring in those year-end gifts. You're scanning your major donor list to see who you've not heard from this year, right? Maybe you're fretting as the year comes to a close. You have not reached your fundraising goal or a new ambitious goal your team set earlier this year. As you look at your budget, you know where you stand these last few weeks of the year. It's time to get those outstanding contributions in. There's urgency. You've worked hard to engage donors, let them know the impact of their gifts, and dropped your year-end mailing. But you still have not heard from some of your most enthusiastic supporters. What is up, you're thinking? Hi there, I'm Nancy Reeves, your fundraising coach. Make sure you subscribe here to my weekly insights. That way, you'll receive lots of fundraising tips and strategies. Obviously, people are busy this time of year. Therefore, they need prompting. That is, you need to take action right now and over the next few weeks. You need a plan. Most importantly, you don't sit back and wait. That is the worst thing to do. Pull your team together and get moving. Let me share with you what you need to do right now. Number 1, make a list. You want to identify your top 10 most reliable major donors who've not made a contribution this year. These individuals have given in the past, volunteered in some capacity, received your services at one time, or served on a committee, for example. Heck, they may be board members. In other words, this list consists of those who have been engaged with your organization. As a fundraiser, I remember looking over our list of outstanding major donors one year as the year was coming to an end. It's a terrible and lonely feeling to look over your donor list and see some of your most ardent supporters missing from this list who are usually there. You know that feeling. I set out to make calls. I started with one of our board members. Yes, a board member was missing from our major donor list who is usually on that list. When I called the board member, I could not get a word out of my mouth before she said, "I have not forgotten. I have my checkbook out ready to write my annual contribution and put it in the mail today. Thank you so much for reminding me." She had every intention of making a gift this year. She would have felt terrible if she had forgotten to make her yearly contribution. She put her check in the mail that day. So number 2, after making a list of your outstanding major contributors, is to call your loyal supporters. Your loyal supporters want to hear from you. You're allowing them to make a difference. In your call, number 1, start off by asking them about their family, new grandbaby, a recent travel, a new job, retirement. You know these individuals well. Specifically ask them how they are doing. Number 2, thank them for their past support. Be genuine when you thank them, not rudimentary. Number 3, with a recent impact story, let them know the difference their gift is making. Then give them a chance to comment. Engage in a conversation. Number 4, when the time is right, ask them for their support. Ask if they would consider a gift of the same amount as last year or more for this year. Pause and allow them to respond. Number 5, when they say yes, sincerely thank them for their gift. Let them know how much you appreciate them and their support. Also, let them know you will watch for their check in the mail. And 6, last, immediately send a personal handwritten thank you note. Now you're ready to repeat what you did. Immediately identify another 10 of outstanding major donors, if you have that many, and make calls. To wrap up, we are a philanthropic country. Over $427 billion was contributed to U.S. charities last year in 2018, according to Giving USA. Those are record numbers, even in times of uncertainty with tax changes. Most notably, donors are looking for solutions and innovative ways to solve problems. They're looking for evidence of social impact and nonprofits doing good works that align with their values and interests. Therefore, share with donors your solutions and allow them to support your efforts. Your charge is to gently remind and encourage your most loyal supporters who you've not heard from this year to step up and support your cause they so passionately believe in. My goal as a fundraising coach is to make sure you are successful. You can secure those outstanding year-end major gifts. Start by making a list and then making those thank you and reminder calls. Remember to sign up for my weekly fundraising tips and strategies by clicking here or going to fundraisingmaximized.com. Look for the bright green button. Again, that's fundraisingmaximized.com. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.